Today, we are going on a little bit of a raid. My name's Tim, this is Indies Mostly. We are playing some Project Zomboid build 42.12.2, I believe now. There has been a second hotfix to the hotfix. It did not repopulate my world when I loaded the save, so it couldn't have been too significant of a change. I am playing in Rosewood with high population zombie count, if you can't tell by all the bodies everywhere. I have cleared out the firehouse and the gas station. Holy cow. So what we are going to do is slowly but surely make our way through these crowds. One moment. That is much more reasonable. I had the volume way too high for my liking. I don't play with headphones very often, and I try to be respectful to my neighbors for the most part, so there are times where I let the volume get a little on the high side, probably, but that's part of communal living. I do not normally play with this many zombies. If I want a challenge, I typically throw some sprinters in, or I make them hyper aware. So this is an interesting new challenge. Not overwhelming, just different. Did you see the developer blog that came out today as of recording? Kinda cool, kinda cool. They hired a couple of new people. Indie Stone did, the dev team. One guy, he's got like a very lead sounding position, a very higher up sounding position. Has over 5,000 hours played, and in the mod scene and as a player, so that's pretty promising. I like seeing developers that are also obvious fans of the game. Always super cool. Or even just the genre. Always super cool to see that. Nice to know that they're one of us. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. And then I think they brought on a couple of coders too. It looked like the team's expanded to like a dozen or so people, which is pretty rad. Pretty rad. I have to assume multiplayer is inching closer and closer. It feels like a majority of their fixes are kind of geared towards that eventuality. That's exciting. As the team continues to grow and expand, and the game continues to grow and expand. Now I had to back up almost all the way to the gas station again from where I parked the van there, from those 20 or so Zeds that I just took out. Oh, and there's a bunch more over there. Alright, let's see. Let's take some painkillers. Let's go ahead and eat the fruit jam. And let's go ahead and take one more dose of the old painkillers. Now, let's see if we can't clear that crowd from around my truck. Van, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. I sped time up a little bit because I wanted to see if the pain would go away, and it did. character is not as strong as previous ones have been, or the long blunt is not built up yet either, so, you know, that's going to have something to... I did not like the timing on that. I did not like the timing on that at all. I was going to say, surely I'm going to get 3 out of these one of these times. I'm going to hit all 3 of them one of these swings. Okay, the exhaustion is getting bad. I'm going to have to back all the way off, I think. I think I'm going to have to back all the way off. But that's okay. Trying to make my way to the police station with a crowd like this is never super easy. You'll notice I am not looking at the camera much today because there are a lot of Zeds on screen. That could have been bad. Because that green short was inside my radius there. They could have definitely done some damage. Could have definitely done some damage, so that's kind of cool. That they didn't. Pretty rad that they didn't. Sorry, the upload schedule's been a little off lately. I've been working 50-hour weeks, and it's been wearing my ass out. I work overnights at a group home with some lovely fellas with varying disabilities. Come on. Come on. Holy cow. Wow, and there's another whole pile of them up there. Alright, so let's walk away for a minute. Let's walk away. And let's speed up time for a few. See if we can't get some of this exhaustion, some of this pain to go away. Give us a good hour of standing still. See if that helps. Oh, it did not help a lot. Let's speed time up even more. Give us 2 or 3 hours of chilling out. Okay, that's gotten a little better. Let's take some more painkillers. That could help. Should help. Might help. And then moving back on. Let's see. We're almost back to where the van was. Okay, good. I got a little bit of my speed back to my swing. You'll probably notice I have not been checking bodies. There are just too damn many. And while I do feel like my instinct is to keep, inching forward, getting to the police station might take longer than I want it to if I actually clear all of these Zeds on the way. And the funny thing is, the first, entire year I played this game, I would not have even been remotely comfortable trying to deal with as many Zeds. Like, I would have just spent an entire episode trying to, kite them around buildings to get away from them, and then ultimately get worn out and die. I did not realize there were times you had to just put your back to a wall and get shit done in this game. Really hoping that guy on the ground was going to die there. There he went. There he went. Getting them to stand on each other is like the best move. At least for dealing with groups. Now, I'm a little concerned. In fact, I was a little bit worried there that I was going to walk my way into a crowd behind me. And I wasn't there yet, but I wasn't far. Wasn't far from that. Assuming I don't just die right away, this is going to be a real high kill count run. I'm really looking forward to getting inside the police station. I have a welding torch and a mask, So, ooh, I need to go back to the gas station and get the mask. I put the torch in the truck. It didn't occur to me to... Nah, that was dumb. Oh, well. Oh. Glad I caught him out of the peripheral. Ever see that show on Amazon Prime? Peripheral? It's actually decent. It's like a VR headset that, like, took you to the future. Or some shit. I'm not sure. It got canceled after one season, so, you know, we'll never know. But, it wasn't bad. The acting was mid, but, you know, it's the era of streaming. The acting's all mid. Almost. Almost all mid. Don't need to demonize people that don't deserve it. So we got 6 more coming. Let's just walk away. Game. I was like, does the right-click functionality not work anymore? Sometimes. When we want it to. When we feel like it. It's kind of one of those games. Yeah, I know. Alright, that was quite a few kills. 142. I mean, that's not how many I got there. I was like 40, 30. Felt like a lot, but it probably wasn't that many. There's the welding mask. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm 90% sure I got one of those. Alright, let's rest for now. Okay, I'm gonna get tired and I'm gonna get hungry. It is way too early to eat. Do I have a book? I thought I had a book. I do, electrical one. Let's go ahead and just read that for a few minutes. At least until it's like 2100, give or take, 22. Don't know if that'll finish out the entire book or not. It'll be close. Did I get fast reader this time? I don't think so. That looks like normal reading speed. It doesn't look like fast or slow. Just normal. I think I did give myself quite a few points this run because I was tired of slow starts. But I don't think I gave myself fast reader. Alright, let's see. Let's put that away. Let's eat one more time. And then we'll get some sleep and we'll go back and kill some more Zids. Now, the long-term plan is to make my way to Brandenburg from here. I just want to gear up with some weaponry first. Now that shotguns are much more useful than they ever were in Build 42 previously, they are almost back to 41 power and potency. Not quite, but almost. Speaking of power and potency, alright, let's fill our water bottles. And see if any of them actually managed to follow me all the way in. I'll bet we've got a couple in the lot. Yes, we've got a few leftovers over here, a couple of stragglers. Do a little quick jog, that'll get their attention real fast. At least I'm glad I got a crowbar right away. The runs where you don't get a crowbar right off the bat are really frustrating. This is the second character that I had this run. The first character died on like day 2, and I was like, nope, that's dumb. We're re-rolling another character in this world. Okay, yeah, they are just continually spreading from pretty much everywhere, but that is what high pop count does. This is not like 16 times. This is not like maximum count. This is just high. Kind of like me. Alright, let's take out these 3, and then those 4 over by the street. And then we'll start heading back down to the van again. Feels like multiplayer is pretty much the only thing they have left to well and truly fix or add before 42 becomes the default version. At least from what I'm seeing. The last couple of patches have been just real, like, hyper-specific bug fixes. And I like that. Like, that's kind of a sign that things are going in the right direction. I do wish they'd do a little bit more with farming, but I think that's going to come next. I think that's going to be a 43 thing. And unfortunately, I think NPCs are going to be a 43 thing. But that's okay with me. Oh, a lot of bodies in Rosewood. I do have normal respawning, and I do have normal migration, you know, routes, patterns, whatever, set. So it is a pretty normal run, aside from the relatively large amount of starter points and the high count population zombies. Let's see where we're at now. Let's go ahead. Oh, Tim. Okay, well, that was actually kind of cool. Really need to avoid running into light poles like that, though. That is just kind of asking for trouble. Now, if I would have done this on foot and killed all of these people, well, one, it would be next episode already, because that would take a good hour. And two, I might die from it. You never know. I could die. Now remember, I have been down here and cleared quite a few in this little area down here. This little region down here. Not a lot, but quite a few. Alright, now, let's see what we can do here. Let's actually be a little bit on the reckless side. And we're going to kind of ball us up a group here around these two pink trees. See what we can't get working. Yelling really doesn't draw them the way it used to. It's very weird. It's very weird. So I'm not exactly sure what the plan's going to be with these once I do get them grouped up, because they don't like to stay in one big mass ball like they used to. They kind of lose track of you real quick and start slowing down. The stragglers will slow down like that last one that already did. So it's real hard to keep them bunched up. It's not hard to gather them initially. It is pretty tough to keep them that way. I think the plan... Yeah, see, they already broke up again. Like the Beatles? No. No, not like that. Not like that. Alright. Got ourselves a pretty decent batch here. The key is to kind of zigzag back and forth. then you really have to like continually loop back to like re-catch up the stragglers. If you want to keep your mass expanding and following you like this. Horde tactics are like one of my favorite, like Horde dynamics. Like it's almost like fluid dynamics. It's crazy. Like I get a great kick out of managing crowds. And this isn't even a very big one. Long-time Zomboid players are like, dude, that's like 25. Like, yeah, I know, but it's still cool. It's still fun. She's still fresh. She's still fun to be around. You're just prejudiced. You're just jealous against dead people. Ah, I love it. Insane Clown Posse's Riddle Box came out like 30 years ago. Recently, I saw that and I was like, holy fuck. I'm old. It was more my brother's thing than mine, but... Well, that one barely even saw me. So what we're doing here, what the plan is, what the crazy idea is to cut through this building. Go around it this way. Yeah, see, I did this damage back here. That was me. That was me. I did that. Alright, now the question's gonna be... Yeah, actually. It looks like that worked. Largely. Now let's see. Maintenance went up. That's a good one to boost. Oh, that's a good one to boost. I think you get that one from critical hits. But it could just be from using any weapon. I'm not sure. Not 100% on that, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's book it on over to the police station, huh? That actually worked. Like sending them all over to the firehouse. That actually worked. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually pretty sweet. Now, there's a bunch inside still. That's all right. We'll take them out piecemeal, a couple at a time. Take them out piecemeal, a couple at a time. Nice. That was a really good threefer. That was a really good 3-in-1 there. That swing felt nice. I like barely got in that officer's, like barely got inside their window of defense or whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was good. That was good. I was mostly spinning around there to make sure that I didn't have a group behind me. Mostly. Okay. 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 Still got a few here. Maybe more than a few. We'll see. I'm gonna have to check that body. That's a police duffel there. That might be real useful. That might be real useful. Not really. Not really. I think all it had was a magazine in it. Oh, you're fucking with me. Okay, never mind. She didn't get me. She could have though. That could have been run ending. It's crazy that it wasn't actually. Kinda crazy. Okay, this might be the last one from the main group. I should check some of these bodies. Okay, so there's still several in there. There. Nice. Police station key. Now I don't even need the welding torch and mask. So that's extremely nice. Now, let's see what else we can do here. We got quite a few more we're going to have to deal with, I think. We got quite a few more that aren't just... Okay, and I'm in pain again. And I'm a little hungry, so let's eat some chips and take some pills. Then deal with these. Then I might have to take me a state trooper truck. That might be a good use of my thievery here. My abilities. Okay, so far so good. So what do you guys think? Are we seeing the stable build this year, or is it going to be next? I think it's going to be like February or March of next year, if I'm being honest, before we see like the full stable release. But if any of you think otherwise, if you think it's coming sooner, I'd love to hear your perspective. I think that would be interesting. Now, let's see. Okay. That's all I wanted, was to rest up so that I could kill a couple more. Those are usually one-shot kills. That kind of annoyed me that it wasn't, if I'm being honest. That kind of annoyed me. Alright, are we heading in? We're gonna risk it? Bulletproof vest. Maybe when multiplayer is available. Watch me not get any actual, like, useful weapons out of this. That would actually match my luck real well. Oh, you dick. And at least he didn't injure me. It could have been worse. He's got a shoulder holster too. Nice. Is this the last one? That was a weird animation there. I thought for sure, I don't think it even knew. I'll take that revolver, though. For sure. Come on. I count 2. Ankle holster, shoulder holster, regular holster. Okay, that one actually almost caused me trouble because I didn't think that it was going to come in behind me like that. That one almost caused me some trouble. Okay, that's way over there. I'm not going to stress him. I'm still adjusting to take all being on the bottom. I prefer it elsewhere. I'm back where it was, where it belonged. Alright, now I gotta go find the light switch all the way up at the front. As I recall, the light switch in this building, yep, is all the way up here. And I have to deal with him, because he's gonna sneak up behind me if I don't. Alright. Continuing to kick ass and take names. I am not going to explore the entirety of the building. Doors that are closed are going to stay closed. If there were like 6 in here, well, regardless, I was going in regardless, but I would have thought real hard about it. Alright, shotgun shells, that's a good sign. Sawed off is also a good sign in the cabinet of all places. Excellent. Real spy secrets, yeah, we'll take that. I don't know if I need the other sawed off. A sawed off JS2000 or a sawed off double barrel. Oh, there's 2 types of shotgun? Yeah, we'll take them both. Why not? Oh my goodness, dude. Just take it. Just load up. Just load up. Okay, actually, let's go dump this in the van. And come back. It's a lot of dead Zeds. Okay, I saw the one in there. Alright, let's dump it all. Nice. Okay, so that worked. Now we can go in and just load the bag up and then ski-daddle because that was a lot of bullets and quite a few guns that we just got. Oh, and a hatchet? Man, useful magazines? Man, what a good day. What a good loot run. Bunch of boxes of shotgun shells. 4 different shotguns. Way too many pistols. That's okay. So, let's get rid of the pistols. All 3 of them. Well, let's take the shotgun shells again and the 9mm rounds. Do I need all the magazines? Kinda, right? You know what? No, you didn't. I did not want all of those. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh my god, there's M14s. Okay. I'm badly over encumbered, but I have so many guns. So we got an M14, we got pistols, we got rifles, and we got shotguns. I think I got 4 shotguns, maybe 5. Okay, you've got to go though. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So what we're gonna do is race our way back to the gas station and call it a day on this one because that was a success. Next episode, in between episodes, I will gather my gear, collect my thoughts, see where we stand. We're gonna do one good, oh my god. We're gonna do one good pass of the entire city. Holy cow, that's like at least 200 more. That was a lot. That's a lot. God. God. And I killed a lot. Like, I killed a lot. In this area. Holy cow. Yeah, high pop is no joke. High pop zombies is no joke. So anyway, we'll circle the town, see if we can find a survivor home, just in case. They're always worth checking to see if there are any in your starting area. And then the plan will be to move on to the Brandenburg Tornado Shelter. I originally said it was friend of the channel Eli. It was friend of the channel Cruz who mentioned that we should check out the tornado shelter. So we'll be doing that. That'll be fun and exciting. For now, glad you guys joined me. My name's Tim. Indies Mostly is the name of the channel. Give me a like, sub, and a follow if you wouldn't mind. I would super appreciate it. I'm little, but slowly but surely growing. And yeah, y'all take care.